Bubble Magic. I've been coming to the Oregon Country Fair since 1979. I've missed 2. I don't plan on doing that again. Man, I've watched some things happen here. During the day and at night as well. So, let's see. Yeah, when I first came out as a street performer, I would just perform along on the trail side, and wherever they would not chase us. The plan in those days was to try all the street performers. They didn't really have stages for vaudeville. We made that up ourselves. But when we first came, the plan was to start a show on the trail and cause a few people to stop, and that would cause traffic to back up, and we would have like a knot, and then it was the crowd did work, and then main camp would send out people to try and break the knot so the traffic would, so we were constantly fighting with each other to try to get a crowd or keep a crowd moving like that, and eventually we figured out that it wasn't a bad idea to build stages and get you guys off the trail to watch the show. Eventually they actually started building them for us. This is nice, eh? You like this? The rabbit hole? So, let me tell you what it is that I do. I put bubbles inside of bubbles, smoke bubbles inside of smoke bubbles inside of clear bubbles, inside out bubbles, yin-yang bubbles, caterpillar bubbles, love bubbles, and a bubble cube. And the yin-yang bubble is a double bubble, a smoke bubble and a clear bubble. The clear bubble is a smoke bubble, and a smoke bubble and the clear bubble. It's my most difficult trick to say. It's not that hard to do. It's just... Okay, here, let me show you the caterpillar bubble. That's a caterpillar. Some people think it's a worm. I don't understand those people. Do they not see the antenna? Is that the problem? They don't even, they see his eyes, right? Yeah, these guys can dance. Y'all seen break dance? See, it's a caterpillar doing the worm. That's probably where the confusion came in. Did you ever wonder why they call it break dance? Nobody knows why. Thank you very much. I got a percussionist. It's a little bit of once in a while. So, yeah, the caterpillar is a good one to start with because you can see it. I mean, even the people in the cheap seats can see the caterpillar. Some of the bubbles that I do are kind of hard to see when you're far away. I mean, soap bubbles are thinner than wavelengths of light. That's why they have colors. Anything that nears the thickness of wavelengths of light, like gasoline on water, gasoline floats to the surface, gets that really thin layer on top. If it's close to the wavelengths of light, then you see these iridescent colors. It's not rainbows, it's wave interference, but really intense colors, much more intense than any pigment, even this stuff. So, I had to do something to help you be able to see some of the things I want to see. This will help you guys, especially in the back end. There you go. See, that's a nuclear bubble. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. No accidents are possible with nuclear. We just play with this stuff. You put one over here. Yeah, you put one over there. There's no danger. So, boing. Boing. Oops. No, that's okay. It was human error. Oh, well. No, don't worry. If we have accidents with nuclear, we have backup systems. Yeah, back up, everybody. Back up. That's all they figured out so far, That's the whole plan right there. That's all they got. In the Gulf, that was it. That's the plan. 3 Mile Island? What? Yeah, that's it. They have a problem. They just tell you to get away from the accident site. That's their backup point. Okay, here, I'll show you. Bubbles inside of bubbles.
This is your brain on bubbles.
You see that one inside? Kind of hard to see. I know. There it is, right there. And this will be easier to see. I'll show you smoke bubbles inside of a clear bubble. I should mention, what you're seeing here today is a result of over 30 years of playing with bubbles almost every day. This is my brain on bubbles. My father is so happy. First the hair, now the bubbles. He's thrilled. Yeah, that's a souvenir. You can take that home.